We have been married for 3 years, and in strategic coach, I believe, for 8 years.
It worked for us. It's really why we're together and why we're married. It's a great romantic story that has to do with strategic coach.
He was my dentist for a lot of years. I got divorced. I had this other 3-year relationship or so.
I'll kill him, who is he?
Fine. And as that relationship was winding down, I used to always say to my friends, I don't get it. I think he likes me and I kind of like him, but like, why doesn't he ask me out?
And I hadn't realized that she had been divorced. And because her ex-husband Johnny, who's a great guy, is a patient, still a patient, and so they becoming, and so I didn't really think much about it. So my assistant said, and I was a single parent for about 10 years, and said, Shannon, she's cute, why don't you ask her out? That's how we got together. We had dated, we had been engaged about 7 years or so, and then we had separated. And so, and because I had wanted to, be in the relationship with Shannon again, and I was sort of persistent. So when the couples connection brochure came out, so I reserved the spot, even though we were not together, for a year ahead. And so for an entire year, I would ask Shannon, I'd call her every month, are you ready for couples connection in November in Sedona? And she said, look, I love you, we'll be friends forever, but we were dating other people. And so each month I would do that, and we had other connections and other friends, mutual. We would see each other, but we were not, a couple. And what happened was we had to place the final payment. It wasn't about that, so I called Shannon to figure, on a log. I said, well, it's only in 2 weeks. Will you be joining me in Couples Connection? And she said yes.
And David is extremely persistent, and it wasn't every month. It was somewhere closer to every day. Some days, he'd give me a day off. When we decided to come to coach, we had given ourselves this deadline of about a month. And we came to coach and we really realized that as we were each planning our bigger future, we were very much in alignment. We did want the same things. And so that was certainly a big impetus towards saying, all right, during this month, let's keep moving forward. It does seem like we really do want to be together.
It gave us the framework and to be able to communicate effectively, utilizing the tools, setting our vision. In fact, in redoing it today, we accomplished everything that we set out to do within the first quarter of that year, which was to be married, which we got married immediately.
There was work that we each needed to do. Part of the reason we weren't together is there were just some obstacles that we hadn't been able to solve, and I think some of those obstacles were solved before we came to coach. That's why we came. But then a handful of those obstacles were solved while we were here. And it was because we had the focus by sitting down, writing them down on a piece of paper, understanding the steps that we needed to put into place to make them happen. And then, once you have a plan and a vision, the rest is pretty easy.
And so now it's actually easy. It's easy because we utilize those tools to really govern our life. And we're very, very similar, and it basically simplified for us a lot of the communication.
And so it sort of diffuses things, and it takes any arguments or disagreements out of the two of us as people.
Coming here was very helpful because it deepened our relationship. And actually, like anything, you need the coaching because it refocuses you on really, really what's important. So it redefined our goals. It allowed us to quantify and measure it. And similarly has been successful for our businesses, Strategic Coach, in a huge way. But it's impacted our relationship greatly.
I feel like one of the things that I want us to do is continue to dream bigger. I think that this program has been instrumental in us being able to believe that we can accomplish the life that we want.
Including landing the woman of your dreams.